2, how do they know that they compromised? Well, let's go back to what is compromise. Compromise is unauthorized access. It's a weakened system. It's a vulnerability in a system, right? So for instance, if you're working somewhere and they said, hey, we have a compromised system, right? Usually most buildings or places, you have to have access, which is like a key card. And if somebody else that doesn't work there somehow some way gets the badge, they now have made that system compromised. They have made them weak. They have made them vulnerable to what? Exposure to threats, exposure to invasion of some sort. So that's what compromise is. It's a weakened system. It's vulnerability. It's exposure. It's a crack in the system that allows foreign things, foreign agents to be able to come in through that system. So I want you to think about that when it comes to compromised churches or compromised leaders. Now, according to Revelations 2 verse 14, if you go there, it says that, but I have a few things against you, because you have let those who hold the doctrine of Balaam, who taught Balak to put a stumbling block before the children of Israel, to eat things sacrificed to idols and to commit sexual immorality. If you go back to Numbers about 22 moving forward, there was this thing between Balaam and Balak. Balak wanted Balaam to curse the children of God. God kept telling Balaam, hey, you can't do that, right? However, what Balak did is Balak gave Balaam, this prophet, money, everything, so that he could curse the children of God. Well, in the next book, I forgot what comes after Numbers. Let me go there real quick to make sure what comes after Numbers. I think it was Deuteronomy. In Deuteronomy, it basically says how the children fell. The children of Israel started to commit sexual immorality. They started to do all sorts of things, sleeping with the people from the land, all sorts of things. But what was the disconnect? The problem was of compromised leaders or churches. What they do is they hold some sort of faith with God, but at the same time, they allow certain things to happen. So what are some of those things? They don't preach on homosexuality. They don't preach on holiness. They don't preach on idolatry. They don't preach on idols. They don't preach on certain things because they allow some of that compromise. Let me break it down to you in a smaller form.